the studio you're working at till
Oh,
now?
it has been a wonderful family. I think it's very rare that we get a feel of a family there in general organizations. In Greengold, the environment of being one of the family members is huge, and we have a lot of activities that keeps happening, and we have a area where we can play, and we have area where we have a lot of toys where kids come and enjoy at times, and we have a awesome cafeteria with lot of unique materials or unique pieces in cafeteria. As a huge and spacious workspace, right from the scripting area where they have a lot of space to ideate and think. We have to the end compositing, a lot of spacious workspace and good infrastructure with high-end high-end systems and rendering machines. So yeah, that's emotionally and career perspective. It's very good for anybody to be.
Okay. So, what is the workflow that goes on, like since the project starts to the end? How do you go on with the projects?
Alright, see, once the contract is signed, we generally our creative directors and the production managers keep having the frequent meetings with the client and understand what they actually want. This is for the service projects, and for the IP, most of our work is IP work. So our properties which we deliver to channels. So there's a lot of ideations and ideas that we pitch to the client, and for once get selected, we have a stories being developed and the dialogue and screenplay that happens. That gets an approval stage, and once it is approved, then the storyboarding starts. Also, storyboarding simultaneously, we keep building the characters and the props that are required, that sets that are required. So then again, this goes for a approval from a director. There's a show director who sees from the script till the end component is coming. So after the pre-production, where the characters, props, concept, everything is done, then we have a layout team which does a layout, and then a BG team. And by the time this is all happening, the storyboard is sent to the animation, pre-production, and layout BG. So they keep building it, and once these are ready, the animators take the characters which are required and the sets which are required and start animating stuff. Once the animation is done, then the components of BG and animation is mixed in the compositing, and then the editing happens. This is how the 2D flow works. Otherwise, in 3D, that's huge.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So now if I'm a new student in animation, 2D animation, so how would you tell them what part should they take to go to a specific job or a specific place?
See, one of the purposes that we had to do this training is to understand the strength of a student. Uh, if the basic drawing skills are okay now in 2D, we are asking them to come down for the training. And then in this 2 months of training, we would take them through all the departments, and we understand which areas of interest actually interest them, or which departments will actually interest them, or they'll also find out this is where I'm actually doing good. So that's how they go back and choose their departments, and we also suggest them, you're doing very good in this in department, and you're good for characters. I think you should choose this. It's however the artist's choice at the end. Yeah.
Okay, so now how can you say that these events are very helpful for the students?
As in,
Like how they help the students to get placed once you do these events?
see, the particular event that we are currently doing, we haven't mentioned any eligibility criteria for this, right? We just said anybody who is good at drawing, somebody who is very, who did not even pass 10th can just come and attend the drawing test. And we said we gave all the liberty to just come in. We did not mention this is the minimum qualification required. But if somebody is very good at drawing, we said we will train you on the software which is needed. Yeah, right. So either ways, this is like contributing something to the industry to grow and also getting a new fresh talent who don't have any option also into the system.
Okay.
So mutually beneficial for the students and the industry.
So now, can you please tell us what would be the future of 2D animation as of today?
It'll keep growing. See, I think we had a little lesser projects in 2D, but it never died completely. So people thought that'll die, but it can't, because any project to do with in 3D or 2D or the VFX, the 2D components which are required is required. But that needs to be done. So the concept which needs to be done, that those are all in 2D. The characters to be built, even if it's a 3D project, the 3D guys would need all the concepts, all the color combos, and the pre-production work to be done in 2D, and then it goes to 3D.
So coming to my last question, what is the most important thing you like about your job?
The most important thing is we work with people who work with arts. So these are all artists,
Yes.
right? And they don't be dual, unlike other industries. The duality is very less in this industry, and they work with heart. So that's what makes everything fine at the end of the day. Thank you, sir. You've been a great part, this thing, inspiration to all our children today. And thank you for being here and visiting us and conducting this event at Arena Animation. Thank you.